little bouquets for my Barbies.
Oh my God, I love that. That's perfect. So the whole Barbie house with fragrance.
Yeah, it was great. All right, let's talk about wow. You want wow in the garden. These are big, huge flowers like you would expect to find on a tropical oasis. We're going to give you the opportunity to make that tropical oasis your backyard. And these are our exotic paradise hardy hibiscus. So they may look like something that you would only see in Hawaii or on a grand vacation. Now that vacation can happen in your backyard. You're getting 2 plants here. They're $32.86. Again, I mentioned that Easy Pay plan. This is a new item for the year, so we're excited about it. It is a perennial, and you're going to be getting both plants.
Yes.
So we're getting one of each color.
Correct.
What should people know about growing this hardy hibiscus?
Well, the hardy is the key word there. Yeah. So this does look, I mean, these blooms are, they call them dinner plate hibiscus because they are, although that's a giant dinner plate. Yeah. That's too much food on a dinner plate. This is huge. They are bigger than our heads. So that's the great thing about these plants is they are hardy. So Michigan, you know, the person who just wrote in on your Facebook page who said she had 2 feet of snow, she can grow these plants.
Wow.
Yeah, they will come out in midsummer. And actually my mom has these and I'm shocked. Every time I see them, they come back from the ground a little late. They do come up a little late. So you're thinking, where are my hibiscus? Where are my hibiscus?
Yes.
And then boom,
right.
Here they come, and every year they get bigger and bolder and better.
So look, we're showing you that gorgeous Summer in Paradise, which is the red. Look at the pretty white with that red eye.
Yes, so that's the Mocha Moon with
gorgeous.
It has dark foliage, and that's the Summer in Paradise. And so this high impact color, which is more of a traditional hibiscus color, that pink.
We also showed you what we're shipping you. And it's amazing, again, that this thing...
I know, that ugly thing turns into this beautiful flower.
Turns into something like this. So what are your tips for growing this plant?
Well, so first let's say these are perennials. And so even though these look like they have that bloom power of an annual or the color of an annual, these are perennials. They will come back year after year. And one of my big tips is, as I said, later in the season is when they come out. Midsummer is when they'll start to bloom.
Right, like late July and then August, which I think is nice, frankly, because in August a lot of your stuff is kind of worn out a little bit, right? And then all of a sudden, big, showy. Like they don't like to share the limelight with the other plants.
No, they do not.
Think, right?
No,
like they like to be the stars.
Anybody over. These are the stars. And in fact, my mom does have them planted a little bit in a hedge. So she has them planted in a row.
Nice.
And it goes the pink and then the white and then the pink. And so it is really pretty.
Gorgeous.
Kind of coming down a hill. And so you can really see the blooms because you do want to plant these maybe so you can see the blooms because they are so enormous, especially with this Mocha Moon.
Yeah.
Because it has that deep purple center to it. And the white plants are great in any garden because they add that spotlight.
Yes.
Well, I know that's one of your tips.
Right?
Yeah,
they glow and you can see them at nighttime.
Absolutely.
And they also, just like when you wear a pair of white jeans, that bright top you're wearing seems that much brighter. That's what the white does in your garden as well. Are these best in the ground, Katie, or can I do these in containers?
You can plant these in containers, absolutely, yeah. So I would love them in the ground though because they are so impactful and because they are so, you know, one of a kind. But you know, they would work by a pool, by your diving board. These would look great, even if you don't have a pool, you want to pretend like you live in Hawaii. Right. You know, these really do work great in the ground or in containers.
They love sun.
They do love sun, full sun, and they will grow to be about 3 to 4 feet wide.
Okay.
So when you're planting them, consider that with planting distance apart.
And what are my expectations for this first summer? And then, like, when will I start to really? When will the show really arrive? I guess is the question.
So this is going to be second season.
Okay.
But if you will get flowers that first season. So the plant, this plant will get this size the second season, and it will only continue to get bigger.
Awesome. You're getting both of them. So again, you're getting that beautiful red, that Summer in Paradise, and then you're getting that gorgeous Mocha Moon.
Mocha Moon, which has kind of a deep red, purplish, almost black again.
Yeah,
We're
the foliage is really beautiful. Yeah.
And so it contrasts that deep center of the Mocha Moon, which is really pretty and very unusual for foliage in a plant.
M61296. Again, this is hardy hibiscus. This is not tropical. This is not, I'm going to enjoy it this summer and then I got to buy it again next year. This is investment in your home. I talk about that a lot. And here's what I love. When you find perennials that really work and, you know, really give you the look you love, you did the work one time. And then you just get to sit back and enjoy the blooms season after season after season. Look how gorgeous that mocha moon is.
Beautiful.
And look at that summer in paradise.
Yeah, and you can see how that's planted. It's the backdrop in a garden. And so you're planting that behind other plants.
Back of the border.
Yeah, back of the border. But I do like it. As I said, my mom created its own border because it is such a star. It doesn't really need to be planted with any other plants.
Yeah, it is a nice item too. If you do happen to have a pool, you know, and you're in a neighborhood where houses are closer together, if you did plant a few of these together, that could be nice for privacy too. Maybe not the first year, but as it starts to grow and get bigger, it'll fill out nicely, and that could be a really nice kind of privacy hedge.
I love living hedges
with beautiful, beautiful color.
Absolutely, yeah, especially when that midsummer color comes out. So the foliage will be there before midsummer, but really when that color comes out is when you're going to feel like you are sitting in an oasis and on vacation in your backyard.
This is one of those things too that when you plant this and say a year from now, so next summer after it's had its first year in your garden and those blooms really take off, when your grandkids come over and they see these magical big flowers, I mean, it's like looking at a picture book from Dr. Seuss. Like you just don't anticipate seeing these ginormous, gorgeous flowers in a garden. They're so spectacular. And just, you know, outside of their color, the flower itself, the petals, the deep eye that you always have for contrast, they're just beautiful to look at.
Yeah, and especially for little kids. I love that you bring that up because they are so enormous for the kids.
Yeah.
I mean, they're even bigger than life. And so they love to look at them and they don't really understand where they're coming from.
Right, right. You brought out the bud and flower booster.
I did, yep. So I did want to talk about that. This and the daylilies, this bud and flower booster is great for a lot of the plants that we sell. 100 of these fertilizer packs come in one of these containers.
Great.
And all you do is you put 1 per gallon of water in your watering can and you just water them in.
That's customer top rated, by the way. Our customers absolutely love that. So if you haven't ever really thought about doing fertilizers in your garden, this one is super easy to do and has been a bestseller ever since we introduced it many moons ago.
Awesome.
Many mocha moons ago.
Yeah, and the great thing about this little pot is there's no scent to the fertilizer, there's no mess, there's no measuring. It makes it really easy.
Makes it super easy. So if you're interested in tropical hibiscus, or not, excuse me, hardy hibiscus that gives you the look of tropical. My brain had the right idea. I just said it in the wrong order. M61296. Again, you get Mocha Moon. You get that beautiful Summer in Paradise. 1 red, 1 white on Easy Pay. M61296. Take advantage of that. Now we're still going to talk about a few more things in this show, including our dwarf blue lavender. And you know, we just kicked off our garden season a couple weeks ago. Already